Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to share my personal story, which I get asked a lot, how I got into this industry and how I became environment artist. The truth is, I didn't even plan it up, and this wasn't even my first choice, but somehow here I am specializing in environment art. So let's dive into my journey, how I struggled in the start, how I adapted, and how I found my place in this industry. Like many young artists in the industry, I also started similar, struggling to find a job and confused what to pick and which stream to go in. After years of struggle, I decided that I will get into games, but I was not sure what stream should I go in. Should I go into modeling? Should I go into texturing, rigging, or animation, which I was actually major in? And should I go into environments, props, or character art? I was not sure about it. I kept applying to all the studios, hoping to get an opportunity, but just like every aspiring artist, I kept getting rejected over and over again. It started to make me feel that I might not be good enough. I was applying for modeling artists, texturing artists, lighting artists, or even in characters, environments, rigging, animation. Wherever I found a job which I could do, I was applying. So I just get my foot inside the industry. But in the end, I got the same response. Thank you very much for applying. This time we have moved forward with other candidates. Sound familiar? So I also received the similar email till this now. At that time, I thought I knew a lot, that I know all the tools, all the techniques, but later I realized that I don't have the right skill for the industry. And also, I'm not the only one. Many students like ourselves who were told by these institutes that you are ready for this industry, you will get the perfect job, the high paying jobs in the industry. After facing countless and endless rejections, I almost ran out of the studios to apply for. And every studio, like you apply, they say like apply after 3 months, and I didn't have any studio left except one. The one last studio I did not apply for was Dhruva Interactive, because I knew it was the best studio in India for games. And after getting rejected by all these companies, I thought I'm not worthy for that studio also. But in the end, I decided I will apply anyway. So I went to their website, I checked the job section. They had two jobs in there, one for character artist and one for the game artist. And both I was interested in, and even to that point I was confused which way should I go. I was more interested in character art because I loved organic modeling and sculpting, but anyway I applied for both of the jobs. To my surprise, they replied the next day and they called me for the interview, which was really shocking because this is not how it works. They usually take art test first and then they call you for interview if you do a good art test. But here they called me for the interview first. I had a great interview with the team, and I had a great conversation, and they asked me to do a art test afterwards, which I submitted after a few days of them sending me the art test. And to my surprise, they sent the offer the next week, and I happily accepted that. And to my surprise, the more interesting part was coming soon, and it felt so unreal. After countless rejections and all these ghosting, I got the offer finally from a great studio, and I finally got my foot inside the industry. But here it gets more interesting. When I joined Dhruva Interactive, I hope to work as game artist, working on props and some things. But to my surprise, they put me into environment art, and more specifically, they put me into vegetation. In the start, I didn't think much of it, even though I had a plan to slowly get back to character art, because now I'm in the studio and they also support it, like you can become a character artist. by talking to the leads, and if the project requires, you can become a character artist there. But while I worked in the environment, I started to like it. There was so much to learn. The diversity of work in environment art was so exciting. Working on small props to levels to set dressing to making decals to making modular sets, and not to forget working on all these beautiful greens as a vegetation artist was a big learning curve. There were so many different type of assets I could make, different type of workflows I learned only inside the environment art team. So that's when my mindset shifted from character art to environment art. I really enjoyed the department and the area of expertise, and I started learning more skills around environment art. And it wasn't just making props or set dressing, it was like world building, right, which opened up a new horizon or new type of possibilities in my head. And as a junior artist, you will not get big projects or big tasks to work on. You will start slowly and start from small, and you will be given specific tasks. And every day I will go back home and watch these tutorials and learn new workflows about environment art. I explored different softwares, different techniques, different workflows to explore all the different areas of environment art, from modeling to texturing to trims to level building to world composition. I wanted to learn everything. And with time, I gained a lot of insight and knowledge about environment art workflows and environment art in general, which gave me a really good strong hand in this area. And not to forget, I was working with vegetation from the start of the job. So after a few years working with vegetation, that became my core skill set, which helped me a lot later on in my career. I also started with this confusion and uncertainty about the industry and about the jobs, but eventually slowly adapting to whatever I was getting in the opportunity and keeping my passion up to learn and to embrace something new. I finally found the perfect path for me in environment art. So in the final, to sum up everything, what you can learn from my story. So first thing, you don't have to figure out everything from the day one and all by yourself. Sometimes it's fun to explore and try some new things, and we eventually stumble upon what we like. And just remember, rejection is part of the story. Rejection makes you stronger. Every no brings the opportunity to improve yourself and making yourself better. So don't get discouraged by the rejection. Embrace it. Keep learning beyond your job. You need to keep improving yourself, and you have to go beyond your current horizon. So the more you will learn, the more opportunities you will get later on. Maybe you can call it a luck, but sometimes opportunities choose you. So it's also in the philosophical way, like it's art of not trying, basically. Do your things and just wait for the right opportunity to arrive, and be ready to embrace it. Just like me, the opportunity came to me and I happily embraced it and tried to make best out of this opportunity I got. And if you are an aspiring game artist or environment artist, do reach out to me and drop your comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts around it. And if you are struggling in your journey and if you would like to talk about it, and let's have a session for our art talk, and we can talk all through your journey and motivate others. In the next episode, I'm gonna break down my 5-step process to become an environment artist, whether you are a prop artist or you know basic 3D. So this is my process to become an environment artist if I start today. So stay tuned, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. It means a lot to me. And do comment below with your suggestions and what you would like to see next. a lot of things are happening on this channel. I would love to have your participation with the comments, suggestions, feedback, and in general wishes. So thank you very much for watching till the end, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.